Oh, what has been going on with the window to wildlife cams and really all wildlife cams to be fair? It's been a crazy season. I've been in this industry for about 6 years now, and it feels like this year's been the roughest for everybody involved. And I don't know. Maybe it's just that there's just more cams out there. But we have, Hurricane Ian coming destroying the Captiva cams, us rebuilding them, then Conic falling out of the nest and having to get rehabilitation, and the Osprey season coming to a random end. And now Angel and Tom, not happy with him, but we'll talk about that in a second. But also, just all the other cams. We lost Harriet from Southwest Florida, Samson from NEFL, and then Dale Hollow. Thankfully, that's turning out to be better than initially expected. Oh man, it's just been tough. And I want to say thank you so much to the moderators. They have been absolutely fantastic in dealing with all these hardships at each nest and being really positive about it. They've been absolutely wonderful. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Thank you so much. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody that helped support the GoFundMe after the hurricane destroyed Captiva. So I want to say thank you so much to this list here. You guys, you made the Captiva cams happen this season. I don't know if we'd been able to save Conic the way that we did without you guys, and we wouldn't be able to see the amazing recovery of these birds like we have. So again, big thank you. And to all the new subscribers and viewers that are just now tuning in, what I like to try to do here is give a little bit of a behind the scenes look at what's going on and give my interpretation of what's happening. I started my career at the American Eagle Foundation, where I installed most of their bald eagle cameras. And now I am the co-owner and biologist at Window to Wildlife. And I was also a veterinary technician for 5 years, wildlife rehabilitator, and did lots of bird of prey training at the American Eagle Foundation and a few other facilities. I think my knowledge is pretty well rounded, from veterinary to behavior to technology, to give you guys some good insight what's going on at these nests and these birds. Quick update on Connick the bald eagle here in this clip from the Captiva Eagle cam. Fell out of his nest, sadly, and had to be taken to a rehab center called Crow, which is one of the best rehab centers in the nation. He was treated for rodenticide poisoning, was taken care of and stabilized, and he was missing quite a few feathers. So he needed to go to a more long-term facility, Audubon Center of Birds of Prey in Maitland, Florida, where he has to wait in a flight run and grow back his feathers. He's still just missing the 3 on the wings, and I believe he's missing 2 tail feathers as well. And they aren't sure if those feathers are going to grow back. I think it's likely that they're going to grow back, but it's going to take a while. Hopefully it only takes a year, but sometimes it can take 2 years for them to grow back. And really, we don't really want Conic in the flight run that long. I don't believe these feathers will grow back any quicker unless they are able to kick his metabolism into a different gear and get him to start molting a lot faster. There are methods to do that. They don't always work, and they're not always the best, but we'll see. They're an absolutely great facility. I've worked with them in the past briefly, but I've heard a lot of great things about them. I know a lot of people that have worked with them. So Conic is going to be in really good hands. He's very stable. His blood work looks great, and we're not going to hear a lot of news for probably a long time. No news is good news. He's going to be in flight runs with other bald eagles so he can learn to fly and maybe get a little bit of hunting skills by watching the other bald eagles. So that is a good, positive thing for Conic. So no news means good news. So we're going to pause the updates unless we have something specific, and we will post that on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if we have any updates to share. We'll definitely let you know when the release is going to happen, and maybe we can get a live stream out of it, or at least definitely a video of Conic being released. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll keep you updated. Now, what is going on with the Osprey over in Captiva as well? The long story short is I don't know. I don't know what happened. They're inexperienced. They were definitely inexperienced. Young pair. I think they were a week or so out from the eggs hatching, and they just dipped. they were just like, all right, we're out of here. They had some weird intermittent coming in and out of the nest here and there. They had one of the 3 eggs grabbed onto a feather and was lifted out of the egg cup and dropped to the side. We can see it here. It's just, I don't know. It was just strange. I think we're pretty much done for the season for the Osprey. It was abrupt stop. Maybe next year we'll still have Angus and Flo. Maybe we'll have a different pair. Maybe Andy and Lena. Maybe they show up. We're going to do camera maintenance on the Captiva Osprey and Eagle cams like mid-September. And we're probably going to turn the cams off in about maybe a month-ish. We'll bring them back up for the new season come September. So we'll keep you guys updated with that, and hopefully we'll have a better season next year for both the Eagles and the Osprey. So let's talk about Angel, the Leucistic red-tailed hawk's nest. Absolutely unique and beautiful bird. What a great mom. The dad, on the other hand, Tom, not so great. And I'm not going to show that footage of Tom mistakenly killing his first chick and Angel's first chick. I'm just not going to do that. But what I do want to show you is the behavior and why I think Tom is starting to figure this out. Tom is a new dad. That is 100% sure. He is most likely 3 years old. This is his first year, and it's showing. So I'm going to walk you guys through Tom coming in and meeting the second chick by himself for the first time, and walk you guys through the behavior. This is not the one where Tom ends up killing the chick, so we're safe on that. But I do want to give you guys a little insight here. So first off, what's a little bit different than when Tom first came in for the first chick, he had his hackles raised up a ton. He had no clue that a chick came out of an egg. No clue. And he was just like, what is this moving thing in the nest bowl? What is going on? He just didn't have a clue, and that's his inexperience showing. And sadly, that chick lost its life. But here, Tom does a little bit differently. He still strikes at the second chick here, but he doesn't really grab it. He's not really intentionally trying to grab it. He's trying to figure this out. We're not the world's best dad, not yet, but he's trying to figure it out, and he's starting to get curious. And then we go further along, and he's still kind of knocking the chick around, but he's starting to preen. Okay. He watched Angel preen the chick a little bit, maybe, and maybe he's starting to figure it out. That's great. Good for you, Tom. And then he's like, all right, well, I saw Angel sitting on this chick. I should probably do the same thing. So he's a little clunky with it, but he eventually gets there. He does the job. And then he gets a little rough here. Not his best move, but picking up the chick by the beak, dropping it down, then freaking out what's going on. And then he's like, oh, the chick's flipped. Maybe I should help it a little bit. So he tries to help flip it. So he's starting to get some parental instincts. Tom is a prolific hunter. He is really good at hunting. Later, he brings in 2 opossums. I'm not going to show that because it is a bit more bloody. YouTube doesn't really like that on a recorded video. It's okay on a live stream. He's a prolific hunter. He brought in 2 opossums within, an hour or something like that. Just he sees something off in the distance that's moving. He goes, he grabs it. He is a really, really good hunter. He's gonna make a great dad in that regard. He's just got to be able to flip the switch and be able to be like, this is my offspring. I need to take care of it, not just by bringing it food, but I need to do a little bit more. But I will say Angel is picking up 90% of the incubation/brooding work, and thank God for her coming yelling at Tom. I appreciate it very much, Angel. Really just letting him know what he did wrong and what he did well. I'm definitely anthropomorphizing there, or like projecting human emotions onto these birds, because it's not always the best, but it happens. It happens. I really appreciate Angel, how dedicated she's been. Absolutely fantastic mom. She feeds that chick a lot. It's great to see. Tom is going to be a great hunter. I think Tom is starting to figure out the light bulb in his head is starting to go off. Again, anthropomorphizing here, but I feel a lot more comfortable with Tom around the chick. I still don't trust him. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully, by the time you're watching this video, Tom's going to be a great dad. There's going to be no issues. And Angel's going to continue being a great mom. And this chick is going to fledge. They fledge at 8 weeks they can. So it's a lot shorter than bald eagles. And people will ask, I keep asking, well, is the Angel's leucism going to pass down to the offspring? I think it's unlikely, but we don't know. We're going to find out together. It might be really hard to tell. We might be able to tell right when the chick starts to fledge. Maybe we'll see something. Who knows? We're going to find out together. The mods have been fantastic with dealing with the influx of questions and viewership. Thank you so much. We're excited for this season. We hope it continues to get better, and we can't wait for things to go right with this nest. Please, 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 please. We're done with the drama. No more drama. I don't want to deal with it. I just want drama free. We just have a good rest of the season. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe. See you soon.